Tea tree oil versus hypochlorous acid for eyelid cleaning. If you started looking at products for eyelid hygiene, there's a good chance you've come across two completely different categories: tea tree oil and hypochlorous acid products. Both can be useful, and I recommend both in my practice, but I don't necessarily use them for the same reason. Hey, I'm Dr. Monty Harrell. Thanks for joining us today. On this channel, I help people struggling with dry eye stop guessing as much and understand what's contributing to their symptoms. When it comes specifically to eyelid hygiene, I received this question and I wanted to address it. I tend to think of these products a little differently. For many of my patients, I recommend hypochlorous acid as an everyday maintenance product. It's easy. And tea tree oil products tend to become more interesting when there is active blepharitis along the eyelids, especially when I see the type of debris or collarettes around the eyelashes that make me think Demodex mites. That distinction's based partly on research and partly on actually how I found these products useful on my own eyes and clinically with patients. So let's talk about what they actually are. What is hypochlorous acid? Because hypochlorous acid sounds like something you probably wouldn't really want anywhere near your eyes, right? The name is a little unfortunate, but hypochlorous acid, or HOCl, is actually a substance that our own immune system produces as part of its self-defense against microorganisms. Commercial eyelid sprays use very dilute, stabilized form of it. And the big advantage that it has in antimicrobial activity, while generally being well tolerated around the eyes. Studies have shown that hypochlorous acid can significantly reduce our bacterial load around our eyelids, and clinical trials have shown improvement in signs and symptoms of blepharitis. That makes sense when you think about what we're trying to accomplish with routine eyelid hygiene. Your eyelids collect oil, dead skin cells, bacteria, makeup, debris, and other materials throughout the day and evening. So in somebody who's prone to blepharitis or meibomian gland dysfunction, keeping that environment cleaner is helpful. This is why I tend to like hypochlorous acid for maintenance, both on myself and I recommend it for patients. It's easy, it's simple. You usually just spray it onto the closed eyelids or onto a clean pad, depending on the particular product instructions, and then you allow it to do its job. There usually isn't much scrubbing involved, and most people tolerate it very well. For somebody who wants something they can use every day as a part of normal eyelid hygiene, this is where I would frequently begin. Now, what about tea tree oil? Tea tree oil is different. It comes from the Melaleuca plant, and components of tea tree oil have antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory properties. But the reason it became particularly interesting in eye care is its activity against Demodex mites. Demodex are the microscopic mites that live on most of us, but they can live around the eyelashes and hair follicles. And having some Demodex, again, doesn't automatically mean we have a disease. It's very common. They become more important when there are enough of them to contribute to inflammation and a condition that we would then call Demodex blepharitis or eyelid inflammation. So one of the classic things your eye doctor may see is a waxy sleeve-like buildup wrapped around the base of our eyelashes under the microscope. Those are called collarettes. And historically, tea tree oil became one of the main ways we would use to try to control Demodex blepharitis. Studies showed reductions in mite counts and improvements in patient symptoms. The evidence isn't perfect, however, like it never is. Reviews of research have pointed out quite a bit of variability between the studies, including different concentrations, different treatment schedules, different ways of measuring success. We also have prescription treatments for Demodex now, at least in the US area. So if somebody has significant Demodex blepharitis, there may be other ways we might want to address that. But tea tree-based eyelid products can still have a great role. And how I personally separate the two with my patients and myself, I tend to think of hypochlorous acid again as more of a daily hygiene and maintenance product. Feels great. And if your eyelids are doing pretty well, and our goal is simply to keep the bacterial debris load down, maintain a healthier lid margin, I really like the simplicity of hypochlorous sprays. But tea tree oil products are something I tend to reach for when the eyelids look more actively involved. We're getting some crusting in the morning, if there's significant debris or stuff around our eyelashes in the mornings. Now, to be clear here, though, not all crusting necessarily means Demodex. You can have crusting from regular blepharitis as well, of other causes. In those situations, mechanical cleaning with an appropriate eyelid cleanser, sometimes combined with hypochlorous acid, may actually make more sense than automatically reaching for tea tree oil products. So rather than using the rule that crusting always equals tea tree oil, I would say something more like, for routine, everyday eyelid hygiene, hypochlorous acid is one of my favorite options. And if there's more active debris, you may need a cleanser that physically removes it. And if that debris has the characteristic appearance of Demodex collarettes under a microscope, that's when a tea tree oil product becomes much more relevant. And it may be worth having, your eye doctor specifically evaluate you for that. One caution with tea tree oil. There's one thing I definitely do not recommend. Please do not go buy a bottle of pure tea tree oil, essential oil, and put it around your eyes. That is way too strong. The concentrations used in commercially formulated eyelid products are very different from putting undiluted essential oil directly on the lid. Again, way too strong. So tea tree oil can sting and irritate the surface, and research has raised concerns about toxicity in cornea and meibomian gland epithelial cells at higher concentrations with prolonged exposure. So we want to avoid that. If you're going to use some tea tree oil products around your eyes, please, again, use a specifically formulated eyelid hygiene product with that in it. More isn't better in this case. So do you have to just pick one? No, you do not. And this is probably where it makes eyelid care more complicated than it needs to be. Some of my patients, again, do very well with just hypochlorous acid every day and don't really need anything else. Others periodically develop some buildup, and they'll use a cleansing wipe or tea tree oil-based product during those periods. I myself am in that. I might use a tea tree product once or twice a month at this point, and then maintain daily with hypochlorous acid. So there isn't one magic product. To summarize, the goal is not to win the tea tree versus hypochlorous acid debate. The goal is healthy eyelids, and a simple routine that you'll actually continue doing is usually a whole lot more useful than a theoretically perfect routine that sits untouched in our bathroom cabinet. If you subscribe to the channel, thank you. I appreciate it. And I appreciate being here and helping me build this library of dry eye education for people. If you haven't subscribed and you'd like more practical information on this, of course, I'd love if you join us. I'll see you in the next video.